Hey guys, what the hell's going on? Have you noticed that our numbers and subscribers have been slipping? You know, it's going the opposite direction that it's supposed to be going in. You know, the Lord, He works in mysterious ways. He surely does. Well, I've been trying to find some good news. All right. I've searched the Bible over. And I'll tell you that all I can find is just like when we cherry pick the Bible and look for just the good things. I found something. All right. This is in Ezekiel. Let me tell you, that book of Ezekiel, it's not a, it's not very favorable, but it does leave us some wonderful information. All right, let's see here. Like here, I'm way in there. I'm like, what is it? Chapter 43 is where I'm at. There's not very many more left, but here on verse 9 is a conscious number. 9 is a conscious number, like in a happy conscious, one that has God in it. It shows here. It says here. So let me see. And actually, where he's at this particular part in the story is that God's coming dwelling. He's calling Ezekiel. Is that his name? Yeah, he's calling Ezekiel, Son of Man. And he has these two things in front of him, which one's a carcass of father and the other one is whoredom, And he says, cast these two away from me. So they're in this place where you have, the man, the in the four kingdoms situation that I speak of or teach of, we get the first two kingdoms, which is the bitch, the whoredom, the part that we, the whore on the back of the beast, and father. They are both being, he's called as the carcass. He says, put them far from me. And this is on number 9. Number 9, the conscience says, now let them put away their whoredom and the carcass of their king far from me, and I will dwell in the midst of them forever. Thou son of man, show the house to the house of Israel. This is this idea that he comes in and fills the whole house with light. It's just the same thing. All these stories are talking about that. So if you want the good news, if you want the good parts of the Bible, you'll search through things and you'll come to mostly a 7, all right, or a 9. These are good things. Or the third one is an intervention number. But you can also come to those to find out, this looks like this is a captivity one. And the book of Ezekiel is a captivity one. It's a captivity. Well, all of them are. I cannot find the good news if you don't go and if you cannot follow God's commandments, because you just don't know what the hell it's talking about. You're going to be on one side of this fence for a good long time. So all I'm offer up here is what that means. You can make your own mind up on your own, but the idea is that if you knew that this was a spiritual book, would you like to know what the spiritual words are saying? Because there's two stories going on in front of your eyes. There's one for them that, remember that the skin and everything is unworthy. So that's this text that's for the unworthy. And then there's one for those people that have a little intuitiveness to look inside and say, what was that I just heard? What did I just see and hear and put together? And oh my goodness, wow, what is that? But no, God has hardened our hearts, hardened most people's hearts, softened mine. But mine was just as hard as everybody else's was. I knew nothing of this idea before. So I'm just trying to give a heads up. I look at myself as the helper, So we're losing people more and more. I just don't have that ethereal sense to me or look, even though I'm a teacher, even though I'm a nice man. Even though I'm a creator and create things, and I bring light to darkest places on earth and stuff like that. I've done all this, but I just not good enough for people to believe that he was touched by God. You know, he seems like such an ordinary Joe with his bad mouth, you know, and his terrible spelling. You know, certainly God hasn't touched this guy. You know, but I'm poised to say I don't give a damn what you think. This is my channel. It's my world. If I want to act a fool, I'm going to act a fool. But in the process, sometimes, you know, there's the line, there's a thin line between true crazy, you know, and some genius of some kind. I ain't claiming to be genius or nothing like that, but I'm telling you that this knowledge of the Bible is spot on, and it's crazy, and it's beautiful, and you can see it and do it too, you know. Just want to share that with you, you know. It's a shame that people have to leave and don't want to be a part of this, but in the Bible it says to go and to go into your own closet and shut the door, to pray to your God, pray to God in private, in your own self. So, you know, and you know, with all that sleep and slumber going down out there, and all that wah 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 going on, coming out of my mouth to their ears, it's a wonder we made it this far. Let's hope this gets up. I do have tons of things to teach you, but I'll tell you, I can't find any good news. It's the gospel good news. The idea is, what would be really nice is just that you opened your eyes and said, oh my God. This is where we're supposed to be astonished. And we find out, oh, I've been a bad boy. I've been trespassing. Because all that comes to you, you like to say, oh my God. All the things that I credited to God, and God was nowhere near that crap. He says, I don't have that low enough mind to be this person that you think I am. That's how people wind up blaspheming God, because they get him confused with Satan all the time. All right, I love you guys. I see you later. Got lots to do. I'm gonna go and see my mom and go up and see her, see what's going on. Maybe go to Walt Disney World or something like that. So it'll be silly. You know, I don't know. I love you guys. I'll see you later.